Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Arsenal Aura. The Premier League is back after 2 weeks of international break, and Arsenal are playing against Nottingham Forest right as I'm recording this. Right now, it's halftime. Arsenal are leading Nottingham Forest 1-0. Let's start with the first 11. I was surprised by the fact that Rice was missing out. He was on the bench, so no injuries there. Arteta opted to play with Marino instead of Rice. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that he came back from the international break with a really good form, scoring a couple of goals, being confident. So yeah, I think that was the biggest surprise. I was expecting Rice, Zubimendi, and Odegaard, but we got Zubimendi, Marino, and Odegaard. Other than that, Eze started on the left, but I wasn't surprised by that. I was expecting that. Martinelli's form was really poor from the beginning of the season and in preseason, to be honest. So starting Eze on the left was it was something that was coming. Let's talk just briefly about Eze on the left. I think he started a little bit shy, if I can say that. He had a couple of back passes when there wasn't necessarily the moment to do that, but I think he grew in the game. He had a couple of nice actions, and what I liked about him was that he was always trying to kind of cut inside towards the center and shoot. He had a couple of blocked shots, but it doesn't matter. That's something that I always had as an improvement to the Arsenal team. They should try to shoot more. There was a huge miss in the 7th minute by Marino. He got basically, I think, yeah, it was from a corner. He got one-on-one with the keeper, and he shot straight at the keeper. To be honest, it was with his weaker foot, but you should score from there. You shouldn't miss. That was one of the moments where it was definitely a good chance and a huge miss by Marino. Yeah, he scored a lot of goals lately, so he should be on form. But let's say it was his weaker foot. I mean, it was his weaker foot, but let's say that's why he missed. Then in the same passage of play, Odegaard got himself injured in the 7th minute. He fell really awkward on the same shoulder that he injured before the international break. So that's bad. What's worse is that he kept playing, and this absolutely has to stop. There's no excuse. Arteta and the medical team and everyone else have to stop doing this. We have a good enough squad. We have replacements. We had options. Even with Saliba when he came on, although he had an ankle injury in training against Liverpool, that shouldn't happen. Right, and he played Odegaard. He played from the 7th minute until the 16th minute, so almost 10 minutes on the pitch, and then he signaled to be replaced. He couldn't continue. That just makes things worse. Okay, maybe it's a shoulder injury, and it's not the same as an ankle or a knee or a hamstring or whatever else, but you should make the decision on the spot and not make things worse. When he was replaced in the 16th minute, Arteta had a couple of options, which is great to have squad depth, so you can have choices. He could have brought on Rice, but I think that would have been bad because we saw against Liverpool that the midfield of Rice, Marino, and Zubimendi has very little creativity or none at all. So he could have brought on Rice. He could have brought on, let's say, Martinelli or Trossard on the left and put Eze instead of Odegaard, which I would have had zero problem with that. I thought that would have been a decent way of moving forward. But also bringing on Nwaneri, which is like for like replacement, and it was the easiest one from a tactical standpoint, which he did. He brought on Nwaneri, and I thought Nwaneri should start a couple of games in that position. He's absolutely thriving. He's always facing the goal, always pushing towards goal. He's playing with such confidence for his age, and he's such a good player. I really enjoyed his 30 minutes performance. And then in the 31st minute, we scored a goal. It was from a corner, but it wasn't a header or anything else. It was a corner that was headed out by Nottingham Forest until the edge of the box, where Zubimendi absolutely cracked a shot, a volley, a beautiful goal scored by Zubimendi, an excellent strike, and I'm happy to see players taking responsibility and trying to shoot Nwaneri, tried to shoot Eze a couple of times, Zubimendi a couple of times. Who else? I think Noni Madueke, man of the first half. He absolutely terrorized Nottingham Forest defense. He's always positive, always running towards goal, or always trying to make something happen, always dribbling, and he's pretty fast. So absolutely enjoyed his performance. Noni Madueke and Zubimendi. Yeah, and it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. So let's see what's happening in the second half. I'll end this by saying Gyokeres needs more service. He needs more service. He's starving of service. He ain't gonna score if you're not providing him the opportunities to score. We need to get this sorted, right? It's already the fourth game of the season, so let's say one or two more games, but the team needs to gel. I know we have, I think someone from the stream I was watching said that there are 5 new players in the team, and I get it, but he absolutely needs service. We need to, start learning how to play with a striker. I know baby steps and all that, but we definitely need to provide more. I never even mentioned Mosquera in defense because he plays with such confidence and such ease. He's a great defender. I really like him. Fingers crossed he keeps going. Saliba's absence for now, should I say that it's not being felt, or he's being replaced by an absolute quality player, young quality player. So yeah, I'll come back after the game is over, guys. Welcome back, guys. Arsenal 3, Nottingham Forest 0. I hope you're happy. I'm happy. Everybody, all the Arsenal fans should be happy. That's a really good win against Nottingham Forest at the Emirates. So Arsenal have played 4 games from the start of the Premier League. They've won 3, they've lost 1. They've scored 9 goals and conceded 1. I think that's a really good start to the season. We had some tricky fixtures. We got rid of Manchester United away and Liverpool away, and Leeds and Nottingham Forest. So Gyokeres scored in the first 2 minutes, I think, first minute or first 2 minutes of the second half, which puts him top of the Premier League goal scorers together with Haaland. From an as a assist, which is great to see from a Calafiori pre-assist if you want. Around the 52nd minute, right, there was a freak accident almost to happen for Nottingham Forest as Chris Wood chested the ball accidentally towards goal. It hit a crossbar, but I think Raya got the slightest of touches. It's something that only can happen against Arsenal, to be honest, like freak goals and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm really happy that it didn't. It didn't went in. Gyokeres hit the post in the 58th minute with an absolute rocket, like a rocket from the right hand side. You can see, he has only eyes for goals and the post, which is great to see in a striker, obviously. As I said in the first half, after the first half, just feed the man. He'll score goals. And yeah, I'm really happy about it. Arteta had, the flexibility and freedom and kind of confidence of doing some changes, brought in Miles Lewis-Kelly and Rice for Calafiori and Gyokeres. If you look a little bit at the differences of the substitutions from now on last season, when we had so many injuries and we didn't have such a complete squad, it's massive. And I think the changes and the substitutions, bringing in Miles Lewis-Kelly and Rice, then Martinelli and Trossard, those are players that give you a little bit of confidence, right? And Trossard came on in the 78th minute, and in less than 1 minute, I think it was his first touch of the ball, he got an assist for Zubimendi's looping header. That was the third goal and first double career for Zubimendi, which is awesome. To be completely honest, we played without Saliba, without Rice, without Odegaard, because he got injured the first 15-16 minutes, without Saka, and we looked really well. To be honest, I like Odegaard, but I think Nwaneri right now, his attitude towards the position in which he plays always facing the goal. He's always driving forward. He's always pushing forward, which is, it's positive. That's not to say that Odegaard doesn't do the same, but I think I really like Nwaneri because there's an age difference there. Nwaneri is 18, and he's a really good player to have. You're really confident when he comes on for Odegaard. I think Eze in the second half was much better. He got an assist. He got up to speed with everything. Really nice game from him. For me, man of the match, Noni Madueke. Absolutely. 78 minutes played, 30 passes, 63 touches, 8.7 kilometers covered. It shows some statistics. Absolutely, he terrorized the Nottingham Forest defense. He was, I really like him. I'm curious because when Saka's going to be back, he's going to play on the right. Who's going to play on the left? Nani Madueke is going to play on the left, but he's really, he does really nice and good stuff on the right. So, yeah, I'll guess we'll wait and see. I'm really happy, really positive, a really good victory. Arsenal are top of the league, but of course they played 4 games. All the other teams have played 3 games. Goal difference +8. Chelsea have +6. 9 points, equal to Liverpool. Yeah. So really positive about this. We have the City game next week. Fingers crossed for that. Guys, enjoy your weekend. There's still a lot left from Saturday and Sunday. Enjoy your weekend. Be happy. And talk to you in a couple of days. Come on, you Gunners!